It's Wellness Wednesdays with Dr. Nancy, providing helpful tips on how to live your best life now. Well, hello, everyone. Happy Wellness Wednesday. I hope everyone's week has been off to a great start. And we are back with another episode of our Wellness Series event featuring the herbal alchemist, Megan Joseph. She is a certified expert in crafting herbal alternatives. She's the owner of Natural Life and Mega Life as well. So, Megan, it's always great to have you back. We feature you here on this series, Wellness Series, every second Wednesday on Wellness Wednesdays. We are live streaming on LinkedIn, Dr. Nancy's Integrative Medicine YouTube channel, as well as the Dr. Nancy's Integrative Medicine Facebook channel. And additionally, today, we are coming live from Megan Joseph's Instagram channel as well, simultaneously, okay?
Do it.
So we have some really great information for you today. And listen, if you're not able to listen to us live stream here in the present, we are also on demand. If you just get out your smartphone and text the number 26786, and in your text box, type in DRNANCY, and you can binge watch all of the Wellness Wednesdays topics featuring Megan Joseph and so many more other interesting experts that come on the show to talk about how to live your best life now and helpful tips. So, Megan, what do you have for us today?
Well, I think today we're going to talk about some of my favorites. We're going to talk about a lot of the sea vegetables, which are very beneficial for the body and the system. So I'm excited.
Yeah, well, we can all utilize natural alternative supplements. And a full disclosure here, although, I'm in the medical field and Megan is a certified expert as well with herbalist, I do, and we all do encourage you to check with your healthcare professional before, going out purchasing these products, and, just make sure that it's the right fit for you. So all of this information is just to inform you and empower you so that you can make better decisions about, your health and wellness journey. So today we're going to talk about eye formula, organic sea moss, spirulina, and so many other things.
Here's the eye formula. Oh, let me get on the camera. Eye formula.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. So when I did my line, I wanted it to be more like specific towards different organs to make it easy for people to be like, okay, my eyes are what's bothering me. I need help support with my eyes, or my blood sugar. Okay, blood sugar. So it's not so, we have a bunch of condensed herbs in there so we can, get right to the point. And we know those herbs support that organ to make it easier for clients and customers, things like that. So the eye formula, okay, some of the few things I'm going to talk about. We have lutein, which most of these things you can get in vegetables and fruits, but, poor diet choices, things like that. Also high sugars, it takes a toll on the eyes. Sun damage can affect your eyes, but that's only if you don't have something to put a barrier up over your eyes, which xanthan, some of these herbs do that. So you want to support your lens and have protection with these specific eye things. Eye herbs for your eye. We have eye bright, lutein, xanthan. We also have what was that other one I was going to say? I think those are the three that I wanted to talk about, highlight the most. Like when a baby has formula, you'll see that they have lutein in their formula. But as they grow and get into their vitamins, it's not in there anymore, So it's really important to really supplement with that. Also, and you can get these naturally too with fruits and vegetables, especially your orange, carrots, sweet potatoes. Those things are very high in beta carotene, things like that will help your eye health too.
Yeah, that's really important because we're talking about lens health, and we're here in Arizona and we have many viewers and listeners that are across the country, but any sun damage outside of the UV protection that you would wear with your sunglasses, there's natural ways to actually protect your lens. And that's
Yeah.
and is talking about lutein, xanthan, eye bright. Yeah. And here's the other thing too, I want everyone to know is that with Megalife and its formulation, the different herbs that are together compounded in these formulations they actually have a synergistic effect and multifactorial effect too. So
Yeah.
it may, in fact, help multiple organs at the same time as well.
Mhm. Oh, yes, for sure. This will also help with your sugar levels. There's some ingredients in there with that. Also, a lot of people are copper deficient. Some people have too much. If you eat a lot of seafood, you'll probably have the right amount of copper, but a lot of people are copper deficient. So all these things are beneficial, and they all kind of go together, and they'll help. Copper is a conductor. It helps with your heart. All sorts of things. If you're deficient in one thing, it can throw off your whole entire body. So, yeah. And as the kids get off of breast milk or formula, in the vitamins, they kind of won't have these certain things for your eyes. And if you're not eating a proper diet, you'll definitely have some effects of it. And also diabetes can really affect your macular, that whole system. So, it's really important to get your sugars down, things like that. And these things like eye bright and lutein, things like that will help with that.
That's exactly right. And, many of us in this country, worldwide, really, are suffering with or, challenged with how to balance out healthy sugars in your diet and to avoid that pre-diabetic phase as well. And a lot of these herbs and supplements can help with stabilizing blood sugar and help regulating all of that extra glucose that's extracellular that can build
Right
up in
in
the
the eyes.
eye.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big deal in the eyes. Stuff that people are suffering from has a lot to do with high sugars. Not everyone. I can't claim the whole, but it has a lot to do with sugar sometimes,
Well, sugar is it's not good. Sugar's not it's not your friend. So, if we can it supplement ways to get natural sugars in our health and diet it's actually the better way, of course. And
Yeah.
we're here to provide again alternative ways, tips on how to live your best life. Megan,
Right.
what else you got for us today?
The what? What'd you say?
What
Sorry.
else do you have for us
Oh,
today?
okay. We have CMOS. Yay.
Yay.
Um, and you hear a lot about CMOS. CMOS is a great
I take
supplement. So this is CMOS, but our CMOS has, it also has bladderwrack and burdock. So CMOS has 92 minerals out of 102. But then when you add the burdock and the bladderwrack, that's when you'll get the 102. So I love bladderwrack. The one thing I want to say about CMOS, it's very important that you have it tested. Getting tested CMOS is very important. Because you can get high levels of lead, high levels of arsenic. And so it's really important to get these supplements tested. And that's one thing that we're very, we stand behind it because we want to make sure that if someone's getting CMOS, they're going to get a healthy level. They're not going to get the other stuff that could cause them damage. So not every CMOS is created equal. So this is Irish CMOS, and then we have bladderwrack and burdock. A CMOS, like I said, has if one mineral is off in the body, it can create a whole bunch of issues in the system. Neurological, a lot of diseases out there can be stem from missing minerals. Your heart can be affected if you're missing a mineral. Potassium. It's a balance. It's chemistry. CMOS is great for helping with that and helping with mucus in the system. Dr. Sebi is amazing. He talked about that mucus in the body. And I always like to compare us. We're salt water, just like the ocean. If you look at our system microscopically, that's why I love sea vegetables. And in other countries, especially in more Asian, Japan, they eat lots of sea vegetables. You cook with wakame when you're cooking beans because that will kill the the poisons in the beans, that kind of, it will help with the digestion. So we just need more sea vegetables in our lives to have a healthier system. So yeah.
I
Go ahead.
totally agree. I totally agree, Megan, because the body is always striving for balance and
Yeah.
hemostasis. And it can often be like these micro deficiencies that you're lacking in your diet. And where these supplements are sourced is so important. And that's the reason why I give you validation about the sea moss that I actually take. And I had asked you previously, what's the difference between the capsule dried version of sea moss versus the, emulsified, the liquid version of it
Yeah.
too. And your response was,
Well, this will help not to create bacteria too, because those will go bad very fast. And we want to also help with the shelf life in the store, so it preserves better naturally. So then we don't have to worry about that. But you can take the capsules out and make your own gummies or whatever you want. But for a lot of people, doing capsules is a lot easier, and then you have a better shelf life too. No
I
expiration.
love it. I love that it's good for gut health,
Oh, for sure.
anti-inflammatory. It's a good source of protein as well, and it's considered a superfood, right?
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
the sea.
Burdock, especially burdock and bladderwrack, so beneficial for your thyroid. Our thyroid is iodine, and so I mean it's what our thyroid is. So when people have a lot of thyroid issues, it's either too much iodine or not enough. Usually, I can't, but it's important to get that in your diet.
Well, I can speak to that, and you're absolutely right. And that's why we're saying that, okay, these are nice formulations, but make sure, that you are being maintained and, keeping up with your annual examinations. You're seeing a doctor for your physicals and you're getting blood work to, determine what you can and cannot or should and should not take. So, again, it's a collaboration and the continuity of care and, just incorporating alternative supplementation
Right.
as well as updating your healthcare provider on what you're taking, because it's exactly what Megan had said. If a person does have thyroid problems, is it
Mhm.
overactive? Is it
Yeah.
underactive?
If you have
G1
Graves,
is
you
it
got to
not?
watch that. Yeah. If you have Graves, you don't want to be like jumping on too much iodine, because you already probably have too much going on. So you want to really watch the levels.
That's exactly right. And then one other small tip that I'd like to offer to Megan is, the trace minerals are so important that you can get through Celtic salt, Himalayan salt, sea salt, Dead Sea salt, all of these kinds of things. Instead of like regular table salt, you can substitute for that type of salt.
Yeah.
And salt is not a real enemy, actually.
Yeah.
Again, it's about balance too.
Mm, I wish most of the doctors had your nutritional, I thank you what you're doing. We need to, we need to know that salt is not, we need salt, just not table salt. That's the issue.
That's exactly
We
right.
take out all the minerals, and it's about a balance of the minerals.
You're absolutely right. All right, Megan. So on to your next supplement.
Okay.
What would you like to talk about?
We are on, we have spirulina and chlorella. So my favorites, and I recommend it to everyone. Same thing, like I said, we're like the ocean, and what kind of cleans the ocean or the lakes is always algae, right? Or sea vegetables. So having these in your system will help the bad bacteria not, I can't think of the word right now.
Overgrow.
There you go. Yes, exactly. So spirulina is high in protein. It's very high in beta carotene. Same thing for your eyes. It helps with oxygen of the blood. Same thing with chlorella. Chlorella, it actually has B12. So especially vegans, that's why I love chlorella. So mixing chlorella and spirulina is just like a major superfood for me. Chlorella has high B12, iron, it has a whole cell nucleus. It's round in the system. If you look microscopically, it's so cool. Like it's just the way it is. Spirulina is like a straight like that, and chlorella is like this in the system. So it's kind of cool. You can kind of see it moving microscopically. But yeah, it has so many benefits with inflammation. It's great for chelating heavy metals. When you're doing a parasite cleanse, you never want to do it without a chelator. And chlorella is really beneficial. Spirulina, these things can help move the heavy metals and the parasites, things like that out. So
That's awesome, Megan. And let's speak about heavy metals and what you had previously said too, with regard to sea moss and how it can help with heavy metals, and now
but
spirulina and
it can
chlorella.
also have heavy metals. So
That's
that's
right.
why you want to make sure it's tested. Like you want to make sure that you get it tested. Very important.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right. So again, these are helpful tips on not just picking up any particular product, but making sure you do your due diligence and research the
Testing.
company that sources these products as well. Because if a person is suffering with heavy metals, and let me just tell you, we have heavy metals in our bodies,
Yeah.
and it's just a matter of time, and or depending on certain circumstances, right? That perfect storm in a person
Right.
can cause a problem with it too. And so chelation therapy is so important. Now, if you're taking spirulina and chlorella every day as a natural detoxifying superfood, you're ridding your body of these heavy metals that you
Yeah.
kind of get put into your body that sometimes you don't know that you're getting as well.
Yeah.
I offer chelation therapy at Dr. Nancy's Integrative Medicine. It's so important. Some
Yeah.
people are super sensitive to it, and I offer the testing as well. So it's really it's beneficial to know that there are natural supplements out there that can help people live their best life, and through supplementation, natural ways to detoxify your body, rid your body of heavy metals, and give your body back that normal gut flora, that those normal bacteria in your gut to
Yeah.
multiply, because that's
Yep.
what you want. You want a healthy gut with healthy bacteria in that gut that multiplies.
Yeah. And it's not, you hear people going to buy chlorophyll, but it's better to get it from the source. Like getting it from spirulina and chlorella, that's how you get your chlorophyll, or from the vegetables. Instead of buying the bottles of chlorophyll, it's better to get it this way, than buying just that chlorophyll bottle.
That's awesome information, Megan. Now, what types of vegetables have chlorella in it for the
Or
viewers to listen?
chlorophyll, well, just any kind of green
That's
vegetables.
right.
What you think go green, that's going to be your green. Green is going to be your chlorophyll.
That's
Other
good.
ones too, and then a lot of sea vegetables, things like that.
That's really good. Okay, sea vegetables. I was out last night and I had a seaweed salad, right?
Yeah,
And
amazing.
it was awesome, right? It's
Mhm.
so nutritious. It's good for your gut,
Mhm.
and a lot of these things are fermented, and fermentation is really good for the gut as well. And,
Yes.
we're not here to make things very complicated. And I ask these questions because it's very simple to incorporate these healthy modifications into your lifestyle.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I would just look at other cultures and how healthy they are compared, and look at their diets, especially like I love Korean, the way they use, how they do their foods. I love how they put fermented with their meat. We're eating meat, but with no fermentation. Like it's so important to have a healthy gut. Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
I eat
Um,
seaweed every day. I really do.
Well, it's so important. I mean, we're talking about all these different supplements. And again, it's a wellness series that airs every second Wednesday with Megan Joseph, the owner of Mega Life, and her own supplement brand. And she has her own franchise business, Natural Life, as well. I do encourage individuals to connect with Megan on LinkedIn. These broadcasts on the YouTube channel will also have Megan's contact information. Megan, do you want to go ahead and give us some information on how individuals can connect with you, please?
Yes. Well, megalifehw.com is the website. And then we also have megalifehw@gmail. You can email me there.
Perfect. The other thing too is going back to spirulina. Spirulina can help, or sorry, sea moss can help with allergy and mucus
Oh, yeah.
production. I know that you had said that, but a lot of
Mhm.
people really suffer with allergies, and over the counter medications aren't always so great for you because
Yeah.
depending on the age you may be. They're all like anticholinergics or antihistamines can interfere with other medications that you take. So
Yeah.
these natural ways to help with your allergy and mucus production is very beneficial.
Oh yeah. The moment my son gets sick, I'll put some sea moss with some like orange juice and honey, and I'll give him a syringe, and that's how I clear it out, along with other herbs. And same thing. I wanted to say something about heavy metals too. My son wasn't speaking until he's 4.5 years old, and I did a parasite and heavy metal cleanse on him. And after therapies, a week and a half later, he was speaking.
Wow.
So and I come from a background of holistic nutrition and, all that stuff, but still, I mean, that goes to show how big heavy metals are. And one thing about our store is all of our products are tested. So tested for that good stuff. So we make sure that's out of the way.
So third-party validation and testing is so important. Megan, here's the other thing too. There's a special offer that's available to all viewers, listeners. There is a discount if if you're interested in any of these supplements and you go to the website. You just type in your shopping cart, DRNANCY, and you get a special discount on your pricing.
Yep.
It gets dropped to you as well.
Do what?
The product gets drop shipped to the, purchasers, the consumers. So that's seamless. You don't have to take time to go into a store, 1, to look at the labels, 3, to decide if this is the right formulation that you need. I mean, honestly, that's what we're here to do, is inform, empower, and educate individuals. So thanks for chiming in, Maggie, for this is excellent information. We've got a Facebooker that it's like the content that we're putting out today. So awesome.
Good. We'll spread it. Let's spread it out there. Let's get it going, because I love seeing people feeling better. I used to suffer. I know what it feels like to suffer,
And this information and knowledge is free. It costs nothing to inform individuals, and that's why I'm using this platform to educate, inform, and empower individuals here. So the other thing too, Megan, is your next feature for next month, second Wednesday. We're talking about being on location with you there. So Dr. Nancy's going to come to the location, your business location, and stream live, and maybe do a walk around to take a look at, your practice and what you're doing in the area and the community as well. And so we're on the move.
I love it. Yeah, you bring beauty moves over here. I'm excited. Yeah, that's be awesome. Yeah, that'd be great. I would really appreciate that. Any support is just amazing. And I love to support you too.
Well, it's we're stronger together, and collaboration, continuing to foster relationships, is very critical and necessary. It's it's the thing to do. And it's never really about the money. That always follows when you kind of lead with love, and you want to support one another here, and wherever you are. It's very simple. It can be as simple as sharing someone's post about a service that they provide. It's very simple to do. We just need to do more of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Spread the love. Yes, I agree. Agreed.
You got it.
So good seeds.
Anything else you got for us, Megan, before we go?
Well, I'm just so grateful for you, and you know that, and I appreciate what you're doing, and look forward to the next one.
All right, Megan. So listen, everyone, enjoy the rest of your week. Tune in every Wednesday for Wellness Wednesdays at noon Mountain Standard Time. Helpful tips on how to live your best life now. And remember, if you're not able to chime in live, you can text 26786, keyword DRNANCY, all one word, and you can binge watch all of our Wellness Wednesdays. I think we have over 40 of these episodes now.
You're so good too. You got some great people you're bringing out. I love what you're doing for the community. It's awesome.
And listen, if you are viewers, listeners, interested in coming on the Wellness Wednesdays to talk about what you're doing to impact your community, I'd be happy to have you on. Just DM me, and we can get you started. Okay. Thanks so much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.
Thank you.